Hello Glendale, and welcome to the second edition of the 411. I'm George Timpson.
And I'm Whitney Owen.
It's true. Baby, if I made it mad, there's something I might have said. Please don't forget my past. The future looks bright ahead. And don't be cruel to who heart is true. I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of.
First, Kennedy and Emily bring us a story on this year's foreign exchange students.
Every year, Glendale gets new foreign exchange students to attend school here for a year. We sat down with two of our new foreign exchange students and a former host of one to talk about their experiences.
I'm from Italy, 17. Yes, I play soccer for Glendale. Yes, I like America. The people and the different from Italy I like. Okay, there are a lot of different. For example, the age of high school, it's different. For example, in America there are sophomore, freshmen, senior, and juniors. But in Italy there are 5 years of high school.
It was really cool. She didn't know English very well, so it was a little difficult for her, but it was cool to see her culture and all the pictures she'd show us, and we Skyped with her family and got to talk to them, and it was a cool experience. I wanted to show her the different foods that we had here, since the foods are so different, and she didn't like them. She didn't like how fattening it was. She struggled at first with the language and being away from her parents, but then once she got the hang of it, she really liked it.
I'm from Germany. I'm 16. I play tennis. I really like America and Glendale too. The school in Germany is, we have more subjects. We have 13 subjects, and at one day we have about 7 or 8 subjects. So it's more exhausting than school here. And we have shorter lessons and more breaks. and when it's so hot like now, we have usually no school, so that's a big difference too. I like the taco, really, a lot.
That's it.
Signing out for the 411, this is Kennedy Graves and Emily Woodall.
High school relationships are hard enough, but when one of you goes to college, things can get interesting. Morgan Zimmerman and I bring you the story. A lot of couples at Glendale are currently dating recent graduates, now in college, and we've talked to a couple of the students to get a better idea about how well it's working out for them.
Luke is going to college at Arkansas.
Josh is going to Evangel to play football.
He's going to college at Mizzou.
We headed over to the Ozark Counseling Center to talk to Andrea Bishop, a psychotherapist, to get her take on the subject.
My opinion on high school and college relationships, assuming that one person's in high school and the other person's moved on to college, is that it depends whether it's a good idea or not for those two particular individuals. Depends on where they are in their maturity levels. Or if it's just sort of a lighthearted, keeping in touch, been friends for a long time, it's less of a potential negative impact on down the road.
Alec and I have been dating for 1 year and 8 months.
We've been dating for almost 7 months.
As far as recommending a relationship between a high school and college student, I probably would never say you should do this as a therapeutic method. But if it's something that evolves and the two individuals are mature and can handle the different social pressures that go along with those two different educational settings. If we're talking, say, freshmen in high school and freshmen in college, no way, Jose.
Yes, my parents and his parents are both supportive of us staying together. They both like us together.
Yeah, my parents are very supportive of us staying together.
My parents are supportive of our relationship. They don't really mind. It's up to me, I guess.
Really, though, most students probably ought to be dating about their age level, because the social situation in high school and the social situation in college are a lot different. And if you're going to maximize your experience in both of those situations, then you probably ought to be socializing with the people who are in that same age range. So
Luke and I aren't going to be together because he's going to be in a fraternity.
I don't really see any problems that would make us break up.
He's had football camp this week, and so it's been kind of different from seeing him every day. But I think going forth, we just kind of know that it's going to be busy, but it's fine.
He's going to be in a fraternity, so he's going to be like out there, and I'm going to be here with the same people.
Problems that might come up are me missing him a lot and me getting lonely, but I think it'll all work out in the end.
Signing out for the 4-1, this is Whitney Owen
and Morgan Zimmerman.
Finally, Olivia and I get to know the Mocks. Some of the newest additions of the Glendale staff are Coach Michael Mock and his son, Coach Ben Mock. The dynamic duo recently moved to Springfield from Ohio to help take Glendale football to the next level. Working with family can be both good and bad. Each of the coaches share their thoughts on working with one another.
I think one of the best things is that he cares about kids, cares about people in general, and wants what's best for them and tries to help them reach their potential, and that's something that I've always wanted to do my entire life as well. One of the worst things is we share a commonality with my mom, so sometimes if he makes me really mad, my mom, I'm the one that has to sacrifice and kind of give in to his demands.
Coaching with my son is all good. There's nothing bad about coaching with my son. I've watched him grow up. I watched him participate as an athlete himself. I watched him graduate high school. I watched him go through his college career. I watched him continue to grow and develop as a young man, as a leader, as someone that's confident in his talents and his abilities, and believing in the system that kind of was brought to him from what he learned from me and then from the coaches he was fortunate enough to play for in college, and then to be able to see him implement that knowledge, that understanding of the game to the players that he works with has been a tremendous joy and a tremendous excitement for me, and there's nothing bad about it. Everything's good.
My dad just showed me that never to give up on somebody, that there's always potential there, and to just care about others, because there's a lot of times where some kids go through life where they don't have anybody that cares about them or feels like anybody cares about them. So I think my dad just showed me that the most.
Coach Michael Mock has been fortunate enough to coach alongside his son Ben Mock. Ben shares with us some of his most memorable moments as a player, and Coach shares some of the most memorable moments of watching his son play.
Probably some of the best moments of my playing career was my junior and senior in high school. We were able to win 2 state championships. My dad was a coach, obviously. I was playing. My older brother was helping me coach. My sister was on the sidelines as a trainer, and then my little brother was the ball boy, water boy. So all 5 of us were on the sidelines together, and to share that moment with them was special.
There's many memorable moments from watching his football career. From watching him win 2 consecutive state championships when he was in high school and being named Mr. Football in the state of Ohio, to see him have an 85-yard touchdown pass on his first play as a college football player at Wake Forest University at Clemson, which was an incredible thing to do. To seeing the tremendous year he had at the University of Cincinnati as a player, after overcoming a very traumatic and very tough injury that a lot of people would never have been able to overcome, and to see him persevere and to push himself and see the competitiveness in him makes you very proud that he's somebody that you know.
The Mocks have been teaching and coaching since Ben finished college. It's strange to think of them doing anything other than what they're doing right now.
If I wasn't coaching, I'd probably be in a log cabin in the middle of the woods somewhere, hunting every day and fishing, and probably living with Maddie somewhere.
The Mocks seem like they can do it all. Both coaches teach in the classroom, and on the field, they are ready to be a part of the flock.
I'm excited to be in Springfield, Missouri, and coaching at Glendale High School. I've been very blessed to be around a great group of young people that I'm working with. I have an outstanding coaching staff and an administrative staff that's very supportive, so I'm very excited about that.
Signing out for the 411, this is George Timpson and Olivia Wolfram.
Championship!
That's all we have for this show. Join us again next week, Glendale.